All right, everyone. This is just a quick after game video. I watched it live here, and some of you came and watched it with me. Thank you very much. We had a good time. I watched a lot of preseason football. Actually, I watched every one. I got the NFL.com package to watch all the preseason games, and this by far was the sloppiest, worst preseason game of the week. Easy. There was a lot of things that just didn't look sharp on our sides. A lot of stuff that is basically the coach's fault of us not too many penalties, us not being able to produce anything on the offense. Our first offense was out there and they produced one first down. So there's a lot of things that I didn't like in that game from an organizational standpoint, not from what happened on the field and who won and who lost and blah blah blah. The mishap started getting ridiculous, and then the offensive line. I don't know, guys. Doug Free is supposed to be one of the most solid ones. Is supposed to be actually the one we're not worried about. We're supposed to be worried about Tyron because he has not played left tackle ever in his life. So he's got a lot of learning going on with it. So we should worry about him a little. But Doug Free has already played the left side and played the right side better than the left side. And going back to the right, he should be our most solid piece right now until Tyron gets himself together, and the tackle should be good. But right now, Free was getting killed out there. You know what I'm saying? And then the interior of the line was not good also. And I don't think Livings and McKenzie are stellar acquisitions that's going to stop these floodgates from being open when we place people like the Giants. And the Eagles with their defensive line. They invested in their defensive lines. On the other side of the coin, I want to talk about our defensive line. I was looking really hard at Tyrone Crawford because I've heard so many good things about him, but he tended to get lost out there. In my opinion, Ben Bass played much better later on, because he was extremely active and around the ball all the time. So Spears and Kenyon Coleman, in my opinion, played the best on the defensive line, and we're trying to replace those guys. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get better by replacing them. So. Both sides, I'm worried about both sides, both lines, and that is how football is played. We can't get the ball to Dez. We can't get the ball to our third receiver, who Andre Holmes did. I'll get in the third receiver in a minute. But we can't get the ball to them. We can't run the ball with Murray. On the defensive side of the ball, our corners are going to be put in bad shape if we can't get any pressure on the quarterback. We're going to be in bad shape if we can't stop the run, which looked evident in this game or whatsoever. So there's a lot of work that's got to be done in Cowboy land right now. So as far as third wide receiver right now, Andre Holmes, he messed up a couple of times, but he really looked good out there. And I'm telling you, it's the difference with size. Cole Beasley, when Tony Romo tried to hit Cole Beasley on that streak, he just got engulfed by Michael Huff because Huff is so much bigger than him. And the ball is going to have to be so accurate to go to Beasley because Beasley is a smaller person. Now, with Holmes, the ball can go. You saw how high they were throwing the ball at home. You throw it to the general area, and Holmes can go get it. You know what I'm saying? So Holmes did good if he can just stay conditioned. I saw him breathing heavy out there, and he was sweating like crazy, like he was about to die. Our third receiver's got to go the whole game. You know what I'm saying? He was making mental errors out there. The coach was yelling at him for that. He's got to have to not make mental errors if he's going to be out there the whole game. You know what I'm saying? So there's more than just those catches with Andre Holmes, but those catches look really, really good. So I'm thinking hopefully next time we'll see my boy out there more Radway and see what he can do in that third position. But right now I'm not sold on wide receiver. I'm not sold at all. So Church played well though. I didn't see coverage too well with the safeties right at this moment, but what I saw of Church, he done well. He did well. So I've got the game taped, and I'm gonna go watch it again, and I'll get back with you guys probably tomorrow or the next day when I go down to practice on further evaluations, because that was my initial evaluation of everyone. So I'll hit me up later, and I'll talk more about Cowboys football. We won 3-0. Holla. Peace. It's just preseason.